Day 15, not for the week. It's going to get super exciting. Day 17, the couple's married and we're going to be in their honeymoon suite. So if you haven't been paying attention, get ready. Day 17 is coming, but we are not on day 17. We are in day 15. And as the wedding ceremony ends, we hear this invitation where in Song of Songs, chapter 3, verse 11, come out, you daughters of Zion. Come out. Come out. There's an invitation for the world to come in and witness this marriage, this new couple, and that this couple would be a blessing, right? There is wisdom here if a couple is able to see that their relationship is not just for one another. Their relationship has been created by God to be a blessing to this world, right? So the question today, day 15, is how have you been blessed to be a blessing together as a couple? Not just as individuals, right? But how can you too, right, talk about this with your spouse. How can we be a blessing? A lot of us have children, right? That's a blessing, right? We're sharing our love with them, right? But it's so much more than that, right? That God's calling us to do ministry together, right? What can that look like? Maybe God's calling us to foster, to adopt. Maybe God's calling us to start something up together. Maybe God's calling us to go shoulder to shoulder and just do something to let His light shine through us. Right? Today that we would brainstorm. That you could brainstorm with your spouse. Right? The purpose of marriage is not just to meet a need in you for each other. Purpose of marriage is for you two together to be a blessing to this world. Right? Blessed to be a blessing, that we could invite the whole world into your relationship and that they would be blessed. Right? The truth of marriage is it's the foundational relationship that God has created. And if we can learn to love one another, right, that is a blessing. Right? When spouses do all these things for each other, right? Bring each other closer to God and fight for each other and give their strength to each other, there's love. There's ahava. There's a sacrificial commitment where couples are submitting to each other. And guess what happens if the couple gets it right? The marriage relationship stays strong. Right? All those around them are blessed. Right? So much pain, so much trouble. None of us are immune to that, right? We're not perfect. We have imperfect relationship in a marriage relationship, but yet, right, if our marriages can stay together, right, it's not for the weak, right? The world sees that marriage is a good thing. The next generation sees that the marriage is a good gift. It is honorable, it is pleasing, it is praiseworthy, it is noble, right? You have been blessed to be a blessing, and I pray that the world is invited into your relationship and that they see. Yeah, there's trouble in marriage, but marriage is good. Marriage is so good. So why don't you get together with your spouse today, right, and just ask God, right? God, give us an idea of what can this look like. Help us not to be so self-focused into our relationship, but how can we together be a blessing into this world? How can your light shine through us? So have fun today. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow for day 16 of Not For the Week.